Okay, let us continue where we left off. Make sure that you join our family and check the other two videos we did before this one. Last time we're here, we're looking for this answer. Here was our answer. We have 37, then we multiplied by 100. Hence, we had 37.04%. That was our final answer on that problem we did last. Okay, now let's check now compound interest. Okay, now as we are dealing with compound interest, we have two aspects again. We have the appreciation. Remember the appreciation, it is an exponential, hence it starts here and goes up. It's an increasing function. Okay, so since it's an increasing function, we know that our A is greater than our P. Okay, that is what we know because it's an appreciation. Hence, we have a formula that says A is equals to P into 1 plus I. Then it has exponent n. That's why it's an exponential graph, as you see it. Okay, so now this one also has a name. What is it name? A name for this formula, again, this one is called an inflation. Okay, inflation. So every time when you speak of inflation, this is the formula you have to use. This is also a formula for savings and investment. We have savings, and we have investments. Okay, that is what we are having from this formula. Okay, then now let's continue and check. Okay, number 2, we have the other formula, or the depreciation. Okay, now when you speak of depreciation, we know that on a depreciation, now we are having a decreasing function which will come up and go down like that one. Okay, so here we know that our A is now less than our P. That is what we know because it's a depreciation, it loses value. Okay, now let's continue. The formula for this one, it says A is equals to P into 1 minus I exponent n. This one is called a reducing balance method. Okay, so every time when you look at this one, you know that is the reducing balance method. I hope you can remind ourselves. A standing for what? A is for accumulated amount. Okay, and then we know that our P, we said it stands for our principal amount, and then we know that I standing for our interest rate. Okay, then our N, it stands for the number of years. That is what we know. Okay, now let's try and do some few problems on this compound interest. Okay, so since we are dealing with a problem, let's check this problem. Medson purchased a car of 80,000. It depreciates at a compound rate of 12% per annum. Calculate the book value of the words after 5 years. Number 1, there is a keyword here which says it depreciates. Okay, now come with me. We have a formula that says A is equals to P into 1 minus I exponent n. Why this formula? It's because it depreciates. So since it loses value, we have a minus here, okay? So we don't know our A, we are looking for A. What is P? P is 80,000 because it's the principal amount into minus, what is our I? We know that we go in our calculator and say 12 divided by 100. Then you go to SD, it says 0.12. We multiply it by how many years? By 5, we have an exponent of 5. Sorry about that one, okay? Then let's punch it in our calculator. We have 80,000 into 1 plus 0.12 close bracket. We have how many years? We have 5 years. Then our value here should be 14,000 it's 140,000. Okay, yes, 140,000, because it should be 800,000. Yes, 14,987.33. Okay, this is wrong. Why is this wrong? How do I see it if it's wrong? I did the same mistake of substituting on my equation the plus instead of a minus, okay? So it's 80,000, it's minus here, not plus. Sorry. You see, I keep on doing the same mistake. Please do forgive me on that one, okay? So our original answer should be 42,218.55. This is our amount, because it should be, our A should be less than our P. Remember, it depreciates, okay? Now let's continue. Sorry about these silly mistakes. These are mistakes that also usually our learners do, okay? Now let's check this one. An original purchase of 120,000 which depreciates to this amount over a 3 years period, okay? What is their rate? They are looking for rate. So on a reducing balance. So it says, let's start here. It is A is equals to P into 1 minus I exponent M. We know our A should be what? Should be less than our P. Hence here we have 93,442.56 is equals to 120,000 into 1 minus, we are looking for I, exponent what? Exponent 3. Step number 1, we divide by 120,000. We divide by 120,000. This and this goes. Then you punch it on a calculator. You say 93,442.56 divided by 120,000. Then you know that you will have 0.778688. Remember, I write it as it is, and then I have 1 minus I, all exponent 3. So to remove that 3, I'll write a cube root. That is a cube root. Okay? This cube root will go with this 3. I'll have 1 minus I. Then this side, I'll have shift cube of the answer, okay? So this will give me 23 over 25. 23 over 25. If I punch it on the calculator, then I swap, okay? If I swap, I will have I is equals to 1 minus 23 over 25. So if I say 1 minus the answer, I will have I being 0.8 multiplied by 100. Therefore, I is 8%. Okay, that is the first one.